So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. We're here with a couple members from the band Niiice, and we're gonna ask them some questions. So, what inspired you guys to start Niiice?
I think we all kind of grew up wanting to be in bands and stuff. So when me and Sage moved to Minnesota, I think that was kind of like just like the first thing we wanted to do was like get involved in a band and stuff.
Because we're both from Montana.
Okay.
We didn't know each other then, but we're just both coincidentally from Montana.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
we didn't really grow up in bands, or if they weren't very serious
Mm-hmm.
bands. You know what I mean? Or good, or any good at all. So when we moved here, there was just like I just wanted to do it. I
Mhm.
guess. So yeah, that's just how I guess that's yeah.
This isn't a question that we have, but what are the scenes like both in Montana and in Minnesota?
Montana's like non-existent.
Okay, I figured.
It's like mostly like weird metal,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
like, but not like good metal. It's like Five Finger Death Punch.
Hey,
knockoff.
don't no, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Oh no!
I don't appreciate that.
I didn't even strike a chord there.
I don't care.
What I have to say, it's just corny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, and like, there's really no like in terms of like I guess like DIY or emo music. That's not really like there is like some bands out there, but like
Okay.
slim pickings.
slim pickings.
I get that. All right.
All
Well,
right.
like Minnesota's deep as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
There's
Minnesota's
tons of
that's the
sick
scene.
bands
Like we
here.
like when we moved here, that's what like we got involved in. Like the scene here is really big.
All right. That's cool. It's always good.
So we kind of touched on this a little bit, but I want to know like whose idea was it? Like who like specifically idea was it to form the band?
I think it was all just like it was. I don't know if
It's
there was like
probably,
a specific person. Like everybody wanted to get involved in a band and stuff. Like we went to music school, so like obviously like the goal of most of the people who went there was to like play music. So
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like I want to start a band called Niiice. That
Mhm.
like that's
Yeah.
just like
Okay.
jamming one day, and then
they
like
like chose a dumb
we
name.
chose a dumb name, and then we just it's just stuck with,
Yeah.
with us. But
That
like,
makes sense.
so it didn't like it didn't start out as like an effort to be like, yes, I'm going to start a band. I knew when I moved here that I wanted to play in bands, but I didn't like have like I don't know, it just like so happened that Niiice became the one.
Yeah.
Just yeah, but that hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay, that's cool. So, how did you guys meet? Everybody at Niiice.
I kind of like knew of Sage because we were both like in high school. I knew of Sage because we were both like in like high school band and stuff, and like at music festivals and stuff.
But we lived in towns like 3 hours apart. Like
Oh wow.
just to like so we didn't like we knew of each other, but we didn't like know we weren't friends.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's cool.
But we all kind of met once we moved here. I met Abe through Sage,
Mhm.
and that's kind of how we all met.
yeah, it was we went to like a music college here in St. Paul, and that's like where like Roddy and I met. I met Abe when he was like one of the first friends I ever made in Minnesota. I don't know, I was just like hanging out with someone, and they were just like, hey, I heard you were looking for a band. So it was actually a different band at the time, but I joined that one. Abe was in that band, so that's how like I met Abe, and then we all just became like, friends through that.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I like
That's
that.
cool.
It's wholesome.
So what's the writing process like for you guys?
Usually, I'll write a lot of the shells of songs, and then we'll all get together and kind of like flesh them out and like change stuff around and stuff.
Okay.
But we actually don't get to practice super often, so
Mhm.
like a lot of the time it's just like Roddy like writing a shell of the song, recording it, and then like putting it in this like group chat we have, and just like them like playing it acoustic.
Yeah.
And then like we'll like before we rehearse, like Abe and I will like listen to it and then come up with a part, and we'll like jamming out together and see things work, and like we want to change certain parts around. I mean, like it's mostly Roddy in terms of like the actual core song, but we both Abe and I can play guitar, and we both can write songs and stuff. So we all like contribute, but not in like we don't like bring songs in. We just like help form the ones that Roddy brings to us.
I get that. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
It's a nice dynamic.
Yeah.
So, recently, or like any kind of time, I guess. But what bands have you been listening to lately?
Our friends in a band called Harper's Jar just dropped like the sickest record ever.
They're a band here in Minnesota, like that we like met through like the scene here, and like they're so good.
We toured with them a couple years ago. The record's called Thank You Ancestor Finger. It's like the sickest record ever.
Ooh,
Cool.
I'll check it out.
Charmer's
same.
new album, Ivy, is really sick. I really like that band.
I've been getting back into like Soundgarden and Smashing Pumpkins lately.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I'm like re-listening all that shit.
Mhm.
That shit's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So, talking about the beginning of the band, who, like, how you guys met and who made the band, like, said, "Oh, let's make Niiice." Wow. What was the first song you all wrote together? The first song to all come together and be like, "Oh, this is nice."
That's like
I don't think it's like out.
Oh.
But like we had a bunch of songs that like we wrote that like we had put on an EP that we took down, or they just never got recorded. But like the first song that probably like that's like out that we wrote together was probably like Home Alone 2.
Yeah,
Or-
Home Alone
okay.
2. Probably the earliest
Yeah.
one. But like the first time we wrote something that was like, this is like nice, like this is what the band is. It's definitely like try to stay positive. I mean, that was like the first release I felt like proud of, I guess.
Okay.
So that's the one that's out.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, what does your band name mean?
From.
You're so blunt about it.
Doesn't
Mostly
really mean
nothing.
anything.
It doesn't really, it's funny because we literally like it's people ask and they think it's like was this grand like this is so funny, like literally it was just like we were all at a cafeteria table and we were just like I don't think we were even really taking it that seriously. We were just like whatever.
I had a picture in my phone of a billboard in North Dakota that said "Be nice."
Oh yeah, and they said it as like the group photo for the first band chat. Like
That's so funny. Actually, that is funny because it's just like it's so normal. You just don't expect it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, no, it's not anything like there's no like hidden meaning behind
Not
it.
a lot of nuance.
It's just funny because like we've like had to kind of just like commit to it. Like I don't know, you start a lot of bands.
Mhm.
Sometimes they have dumb names, sometimes you don't. But you don't like think of like I don't know. Like I didn't imagine that this band would get this far. Sometimes so I'm just like, I didn't, but it's sick. I've grown to love it, but it's just like sometimes it's annoying.
Yeah.
But like it's fine. It's
I
like
get that.
whatever. You just get the nice pun every single time you talk to anybody.
Yeah, like every show.
Especially and like a lot of our close friends and stuff don't do it anymore. So like whenever we hear it again, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
So actually, I thought when I saw the name Niiice, I saw the three eyes, right? I thought each eye represented like a member for some reason. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
That would have been
worked,
sick.
but we were a 4-piece when we named the band.
Oh, okay.
We had another guitar player. Yeah.
Sometimes we use that story now, or just I don't know. Sometimes we'll just say the three eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, something deep.
I like to switch it around sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta make up something deep now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, there's this whole quarantine going on. So, are you guys working on any new projects while you're stuck at home?
Yeah, we're almost done with the album.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
For real?
That is. Ooh. Do you
Okay.
wait? Do you have any idea when that could be coming out?
It'll be out in the summertime.
Nice.
Okay, fire.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably like late summer.
We started recording that in, what was it, like January?
Yeah.
We just like, it's like we're completely doing it ourselves
Mhm.
in terms of just
Abe,
like,
Abe recorded
Yeah.
and mixed it all.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
so it's like, I guess like a different. It's been really sick because it's like we were able to spend as much time as we want on the songs rather than trying to rush like a quick studio session. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's been very like nice in that sense.
That's exciting.
Pretty cool.
Looking forward to it. So aside from recording and working on the upcoming album, how else have you been keeping busy during quarantine?
Smoking a lot of weed.
Okay, fair.
We still have to work,
Mhm.
So like,
so we've been like working and stuff.
in a
But
weird like twisted way, it like, I don't know, kind of gives you like, because like, yeah, like when we're not at work, we're just here
Mhm.
at the apartment, not really doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just like just watching a lot of like shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what shows are you watching?
we watched Monsters Inc. and Monsters
Okay.
University yesterday.
Good.
That was
Um,
sick.
I tried to fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
It's okay. It's okay. You try.
You're
Okay.
talking about, okay,
I've been
Monsters-
rewatching Broad City.
Oh, okay.
I've been really trying to watch like funny things because I can't I don't have the emotional capacity to handle anything like serious at
I
all.
felt that.
Yeah, I felt that.
Definitely
Yeah.
all lighthearted.
So it's like all like Step Brothers, Other Guys, the classics.
All like
good.
the terrible movies from our youth.
All good movies. All good
I
movies.
mean,
Good Burger. I don't know if y'all seen that.
I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh yesterday.
hmm
That shit does not hold up, and it made me really.
Yeah, it it really doesn't.
It's like bad, and I was like, God damn! I have like a Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo and shit, and I was like, I used to love this shit so much, and then I was like, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
It sucks 'cause a lot of those movies, when you watch as a kid, you don't really think about it. You're like, oh, this is sick, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you watch it again, you're like, oh, I remembered loving this movie.
Yeah.
And it's just like the acting is terrible.
Yeah, but-
or like
yeah.
it looks like it's like GameCube or something. I don't know.
You're like, wow, this is really good, and then you're like, nah, never mind. It's
What was I
garbage.
thinking?
We watched Brother Bear the other day.
Mhm.
Oh
That-
no.
That movie holds the fuck up.
That's a
Like
good-
it's insane how good that movie still is.
See, I haven't seen that yet, so
It's real good.
It's really good.
I might have to watch it.
Well, you got
awesome.
a lot of time in quarantine to do it, Glory.
I got a whole nother month.
It's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus.
I do, so I'll check that out.
So if you guys were on death row, what would be what would be your last meal and why?
Oh shit.
Very serious
Quick switch
question.
from Brother Bear to Death Row.
Probably
Last,
last meal ever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
honest to God, just like chicken ramen. Just like one bowl of ramen.
Classic.
Just, I don't know, why not?
The classics, you know?
I mean, fair.
I'd probably get like curry or something. Like yellow curry.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
that's valid.
Alright.
Yeah, that's valid.
Honestly, we've yet to have someone come on and say that they want a whole baby, and I'm kind of disappointed.
Rayanne, what the
Oh,
fuck?
baby, yeah. Wait, man.
Rayanne, what the fuck?
Guys, I have to add some comedy. I'm sorry, I just have to.
Right.
That's fair.
Alright.
It's my question. Do you? Okay, this one's a serious one. All right. Do you find it hard to work in today's music industry, given how diverse it's gotten in the last 10 years?
No, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think, or like diverse, like in what
Well,
context?
like lots of, I'm assuming
like
lots of bands.
lots of bands.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's really sick, and I think like the fact that bands can put their own shit on Spotify and on the internet and stuff now is like a really dope thing, and how like because like I don't know, like 10, 15 years ago, like no one could get their shit on iTunes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you had a label.
Yeah.
it's just like crazy. Like, yeah, like that's like the thing about like the new landscape. It can be really hard because there's so much content now.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really filtered, so it's just like there's everything. So that can be like really daunting. But like, what's great is like it is easier like to do it from the ground up. Like, you don't
Yeah.
need to, like, labels have to now justify their existence, and usually it's through like PR campaigns. It's not really focused on making money on the like I don't know. It's focused towards a different thing.
Yeah, I get
So, but yeah, I don't know. So like it is daunting, but it's still like, I mean, I don't know. Like we're just putting out what we think. I mean, what we enjoy, and if like people dig it, then that's it. But if they don't, like, I don't know. It's just it's
Yeah.
just taking it one step at a time, I guess.
I get that.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So, what has been your favorite part of being in the music industry and finally like taking the jump and starting a band?
We've made a lot of friends.
Yeah. Yes.
I've like made a lot of homies that I think I'll have like way after like I'm done playing music and stuff. I think like those relationships will last and stuff. So
Yeah,
That's,
that's cool.
that's
yeah.
definitely my favorite.
Met a
part.
lot of my closest friends
Yeah.
doing this, and like it's so sick. 'Cause it's like a family you don't get to see. Like you see them like twice a year, and it's like so sick because it's just like seeing your cool family
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
like your cool it's like everyone's your cool cousin, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so sick.
That's cool.
That's
Good.
really cool.
Good.
So what's your favorite part of making the music, playing it, writing the chords, mixing, etc.?
I think playing the songs live, is
Yeah.
at least in terms of like the process.
Yeah.
Because we kind of like since like a lot of stuff gets changed as we play songs live more. So, but
Yeah, that's like actually how we like usually practice the song. It's just like let's just start putting it in our set and just see how it goes. And, like,
Right.
but like usually, I mean, because if you're on a tour, you're playing every day. So usually by like at least fourth or fifth date, you've got it down.
Yeah.
So like that's just like how we've done it. Because like I don't know, it can be hard to get like the time when we're all here and like we can all practice. Sometimes we just have to rely on the whole like first few shows are gonna kind of suck, but we'll be okay.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. So what artists would you say are your biggest inspiration?
I mean,
like right now, probably
biggest.
I really like the band Beach Bunny. I
Yeah.
I think Lily's an amazing songwriter, and like how I really like the melodies they use and the hooks and shit. And Harper's Jar, they've always been a huge band inspirationally for me.
Mhm.
Like just with how Devin writes songs, it's insane.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, like finding a lot of inspiration from like our like bands in our scene that are doing things and like our friends' bands. Like it's just cool to see people like what people are doing out there. It's sick.
All right, well, that's
Awesome.
cool. So, if you could live in one fictional world, any book, any movie, for 1 week, where would you go?
Adventure Time.
Oh,
Yeah,
taste.
Adventure
Alright.
Time, for sure.
There has to be Adventure. I mean, or like, there's a lot of
Like Adventure Time,
Valid.
Steven Universe.
I'd want to be there too.
yeah. Give me those.
Yeah.
worlds. Like 'cause those worlds are cool. Like I wouldn't want to be put in like something like I don't know.
Imagine being put in like
Imagine being
the
in, like,
Doom world or something.
Yeah, like living in Harry Potter or like
yeah, or like I don't know, just like this thing like that would,
Yeah, it definitely would be like Adventure Time.
All right,
yeah.
colorful.
So what was your first concert, and do you think it influenced how you guys present the band on stage today, or just like your concerts in general? For that second question, concerts that you've been to.
Mine was Stone Temple Pilots.
Okay.
Dope as fuck.
Good first
They
concert.
played all the hits.
All the hits.
All the hits. I don't know if it, like looking back, I kind of like look at like the way they played and like think that's kind of lame.
Uh-huh.
But like, I thought it was cool at the time just because it was like a rock concert, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And rock concerts are cool as fuck.
of course.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna expose myself here, but my first concert was Motionless in White.
Taste.
Damn,
Okay.
Taste.
It's like this
I mean-
tiny ass bar in Memphis. Fire was with them.
Bro, Ryan, that's a sick lineup. Wouldn't that be really cool?
Yeah, it was funny.
Would. Oh my
The drummer had,
god.
like, fur drum kit. Like the drummer of Memphis Mayfire had like the fur drum kit. And it was a weird show, but like I didn't really understand shows that I knew then that he was sick and I liked it. But
Yeah.
I think like in general, yeah, just like energetic performances is what I tend to enjoy. And like I've got that from watching live videos of like Green Day and like like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
like just like I guess like yeah, to answer your question.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I keep doing this.
Bruh.
Okay. Where do you see the band in the next 5 years?
5.
That's
Man, that's a long time.
I don't know. I'm kind of just like taking it one step at a time, like not really expecting anything,
Just
and
like
kind of just having fun while I'm able to do this. Just kind of just keep grinding. We're definitely like
yeah, I mean that's like just been the constant with it. It's like we're always like booking more tours and like trying to play more festival stuff and it's been cool because it's like slowly getting more of those opportunities. So it's just like I guess I don't know. I just think for us to just continue trying as hard as we have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like obviously, like everything's kind of works, but hopefully it evens out. Hopefully it evens out by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So what are your top 3 songs to play live? Like, which 3 give you the most amount of energy?
Blunt Force Marijuana definitely.
Okay.
Whenever we play $20 Mints in Minneapolis, it's always like fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
I really like playing a new one called Free Earl. I think that one's really fun.
Okay.
The energy is out for you.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, yeah, I agree with like Blunt Force is so much fun to play. I will say like we have this song called Sweaty Hands
Mm-hmm.
that like we basically had in our set for like a year and a half, and like we haven't like gotten rid of it. Like we haven't talked about it or anything. We just like kept the song. So like I don't know. Like I enjoy playing that one. So I think we just like it.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good song.
Yeah, pretty much all the new songs on the album are my favorite. I'm excited. Hopefully, we get those out.
Yeah. So what is your dream venue to play in?
Man, we kind of got to play we got to play the Metro in Chicago in February, and that was insane.
That's cool.
Oh, wow.
And like Metallica played there in '83,
Mm-hmm.
and like
so
many like stupid sick bands have played there.
Yeah.
And it was cool to get to like they like loaded our gear in for us and everything.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
wild.
That's
It
crazy.
was wild. Like took our amps out of our hands.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was just
That was probably like the most surprising part for me. It was like, whoa. But,
Well, people
I mean,
are
I
gonna
don't
do
like
this
in
job
terms
for
of like
you.
a dream venue. I think like I don't know, playing in like maybe playing like I think
First
like,
Ave would be cool.
First Ave,
First
yeah,
Ave.
we got-
in
yeah.
the
I think
original.
First Ave here would be like because like that's kind of like I don't know in Minneapolis.
That's
Like,
the venue.
that's the venue to play. Is like First
Okay.
Ave. That
Okay.
would go Prince's venue, or but like it's just like a really iconic like thing, like a very good venue. So it'd be sick to play that. So,
That's cool.
Well, I hope you guys do.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
yeah.
Alright, so I don't. This is a weird question, but what would you say is your music pet peeve?
Music pet peeve.
Yeah.
No, I don't really like key changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
that's fair.
I think
Yeah.
key changes can be kind of annoying. The key change in what is that Lady Gaga song?
Is it paparazzi?
No,
is it
I'll find it.
is it
Poker
applause?
face? Is that her?
Is it Poker Face?
No,
Yeah, Poker Face has a keychain.
but that's not the one I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm looking.
Come on, all right, we're looking through the Discog right now.
Perfect Illusion.
Perfect illusion.
I do not know that
The
song.
key change on that one is kind of dope. I didn't like it when I first heard it, but it like goes up like 1.5 steps.
Oh,
Like it's a weird key change.
okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Alright.
Fair. So I'm gonna end off the interview with the most important question of them all. What is your favorite color?
Probably like blue or green, purple.
Solid.
Those are so different.
So
I like
much
red. I like blue. I like green.
I like them all.
I like all colors.
They're all cool.
all of them.
I think like forest green is so cool. I
Alright.
love
Yeah,
forest
that's
green.
a nice
really
green.
good
Yeah.
color.
Or like mustard yellow.
Oh,
Or like
nice.
any of those like sort of things.
Okay.
I like Hunter's Orange.
Hunters.
Right.
Oh, you know those.
Just a bright ass orange.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like orange camo. That's my favorite color.
Okay, but what about pastel colors? Come on.
I mean,
Like pink.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
pastel blue,
pastel.
pastel pink.
Yeah,
Sick.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's
Like
like that's the
lavender
best
purple.
combination. I like, yeah, any color pastel, I'll take it.
Alright.
Okay. That's
Alright,
fair.
sick. So that's all the questions we have.
Word.
So, thank you for
Thanks for
sitting down
having
with us. Sitting down with a bunch of high school students to talk about music. It's really cool. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having
Thanks
us.
for having us.
Yeah. So check them out on streaming services, and that's all.
Word.